to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2013 American League Central champion, Detroit Tigers!
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll go to work against this fella right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. Gordon will stand in for the first time here. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. So the leadoff man set down here in Game 1. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Yasiel Puig will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Up with it is Kinsler, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Adrian Gonzalez will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three and two, here it is. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Rajay Davis will be the batter. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. And some trouble now in right field. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ian Kinsler will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kemp has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Miguel Cabrera will get his first cuts here. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. That'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Victor Martinez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Wait for the pitch.
A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To Gordon for 1. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Matt Kemp leads things off now in the top half of the second. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Andre Ethier will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Hanley Ramirez will take his cuts now. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away. So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Juan Uribe will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Sliced down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. J.D. Martinez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
looked like he got a fairly good read on this ball. You see him try to time his leap here, but it's just out of his reach in center. Once it's by him, this turns into an easy double.
Torrey Hunter digs in at the plate.
There for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Nick Castellanos will get his first shot at it here. Out of play. Just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Alex Avila will be the batter. Ball to second. This could be 2. Ramirez relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. A.J. Ellis will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And one gone now in the Dodger third.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a lot of this one, but he hooked it a bit too much as this will wind up a long foul ball to right field. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. There to take it is Avila, and there are 2 away.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone now.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. The 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jose Iglesias makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And a barehanded pickup. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
And I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
Rajay Davis will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. One out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Ian Kinsler will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a slider is lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders get chased, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Miguel Cabrera will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So the base is empty here with one away. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. No runs, just one hit. One error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Andre Ethier will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Victor Martinez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Misses again, ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder,
J.D. Martinez will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Corey Hunter will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Let's go, Tigers!
Hard hit down the line. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Carl Crawford will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out.
Getting one gone.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Juan Uribe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There goes Hanley for second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through, a base hit.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
A.J. Ellis will try it again. He flew out his first time. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
With 1 out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
D. Gordon will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Nick Castellanos will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13,
Alex Avila will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Maybe a case where he's more interested in taking a walk. He's in a good spot up 3-1, but winds up taking 2 straight pitches, neither of which was anything you'd call unhittable.
Jose Iglesias will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke, and it remains a 1-all tie. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Matt Kemp will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Rajai Davis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He picked up an RBI with a base hit back in the 1st. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled straight back. this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Victor Martinez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ballgame. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Andre Ethier will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. There to take it is Avila, and there are 2 away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Carl Crawford will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Full count pitch on its way. High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. J.D. Martinez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Torrey Hunter will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Ellis has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Nick Castellanos will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Alex Avila would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Alex Avila will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Here we go.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tyler!
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. We'll march on to the 8th, and Detroit's taken a 2-1 lead. Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. A.J. Ellis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Joaquin Soria will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. D. Gordon will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Very high, 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Davis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Yasiel Puig will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Two and 1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, you know, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Go Tigers!
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Go Tigers!
2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1. Justin Turner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 10.
Chris Perez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
For Los Angeles, number 54, Chris Perez.
Drew Butera is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Jose Iglesias will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2-2 one more time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Rajay Davis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. That's hard hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He popped out in his last time. One offering on its way to Kinsler. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Safe situation here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the business, right-hander Joe Nathan. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Avila is there, 1 away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Matt Kemp will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
In a one-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
Andre Ethier will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and Ethier has a base hit.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily, and now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Hanley Ramirez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, we all know that Joe Nathan has been doing this for a lot of years now. He knows what he's doing out there, and he works a strong 9th inning here to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player at the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there. He came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 2-1. Good night from Detroit.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Anibal Sanchez. The save to Joe Nathan. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.